What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. We're jumping right into another game from the playoffs of the UT Duel Masters League. Here, let's bring up the bracket, show you where we're at right now in the tournament. We just watched Xounz and Naut up in the semifinals, and now we're down into the losers round 2. We need to play this one, Xounz and Stab1lo, and then the winner is going to go on to play Naut, and then the winner of that is going to go into the finals to play Mr. Smolik. So I think we got a good one here. Xounz really impressed me with some pretty wicked aim and battle sense, and Stab1lo has just been impressing us all around. He's been a strong player. So I'm excited to see which one of these guys pulls it out. Let's jump into it. All right, let's spend a quick minute here. We spent past on the last one. I want to spend some time here. Stab1lo banned Arrow Walk, Xounz banned Blood Run, Stab1lo banned Leah, Xounz banned Deck. We got Refinery, Rankin, Ironic. Isn't that funny? They went down to the Classic 3. That's kind of interesting. Are these older Classic players or newer players? But I was commenting on the last ones that Nautilus been banning Refinery and Rankin, I think, or Ironic. I don't know, but we didn't see any of those maps. But we've been seeing Arrow Walk. We saw Blood Run once. We've been seeing a lot of Leah. And we even saw a Deck 17 that somebody just forfeit because they didn't want to do it. But interesting, those new maps. Some people want to avoid them. So it's interesting on the other players who don't want to avoid them. And I guess if you want to go pro, you got to learn all the maps. Let's jump into it. Never mind that. We're playing the 3 originals. Let's get going here. Big old Refinery. There's the spawn. Here we go. Xounz gets the shock spawn. The other guy got LG. And we got the vials, which is great. Sounds like he went down into the pit to get those vials. He made it out. But there's these 3. These ones they shake up the game a little bit. Getting 150 to go in is nice against an LG. Because it's not just 2 LG shots. Too much health. Oh, wow. What an approach. He was silent and he came out of nowhere. Just approaches with the flat cannon with excellent timing. I don't know. My timing was off there. I thought the 100 should have spawned like half a second sooner. So I thought he was just going to stand on it and get it. But no. Insane approach with the flat cannon. Worked out. Kind of low from the rest of that. Oh, crazy wide big jump there. Needs the health. Dicey fight. Everyone's getting low. Nice. Pure LG. 50 was picked up into the shock. Kind of close. So you can time those two pretty close to each other. Going for those LG shots. You want to shoot them back, usually. But he made it out of the pit without taking any damage. It's nice. That's a crazy jump down there, because being down in this pit is like, there's not that many places to go. You will get into a flak fight. But kind of crazy. I'm going to go back on this one. Let's review that just a split second here. So when he goes after him here, you see him jump back. I'm thinking he's going to be around this corner waiting to LG me. But I would have assumed he would have jumped back there. You guys see my mouse? Oh, you can't see my mouse. That's okay. I would have assumed you would have jumped across that gap and been back there, because once you fall down, you're big time trapped. You can jump back there and hide behind there. You're kind of trapped back there too. So I would actually start exiting this way and go towards Mini, because that at least gets you behind this big wall and it's kind of hard to chase. But anyway, he fell down there, and there we have it. See, Xounz he is somewhat keeping high ground there, which is smart. And then he does finally commit. I got to jump in and finish this guy off. Too bad Stab1lo missed all of his flak there. Could have done pretty decent damage back, but a little bit of minigun spam. Pointless. Okay, I just talked about this in the last game. The last game, I said, I'm going to try to point out more times where I think kills are needless. They shouldn't have happened. So here we have a guy with 200 health who just killed you. He just killed you right here. 200 health. You know you didn't hit him with your flak. You're going to spawn with the minigun. You're going to rush me with mini secondary. One of the weakest things around. Yeah, you got a little bit of damage in. But you died. I don't think it's worth. because it didn't turn into another kill. It didn't turn into another kill. Still didn't. Now you're gonna do it again, bro. You gotta get some. You gotta. I hate it when the shield gun works. Ugh. Ugh on that play. Anyway, my point is, don't give away lazy kills. Don't give away sloppy kills. Just to chip damage in. Ooh, I think that was a headshot. Well played. That's what I want to see. None of this minigun secondary crap. He's doing it back. What kind of players are we watching, guys? Minigun users. It doesn't work. It didn't work for either of you. I want you guys both to notice this. That rocket shouldn't have worked either. I know you can dodge long-range rockets. I know you can. It's just chaos. They're just charging each other. I just watched Smolik and Naut. Both we watched Aerowalk, which was kind of chaos, but both players are slower, smarter, and throwing out less needless deaths. Now, when I say all that, I do recognize still two extremely dangerous players, because they do have such good aim that they pull off a lot of these fights. But I think if you can, when I say I want to get smarter, it's like you need to be able to tell if this play is gonna net positive or not. Like, am I gonna do more damage to them and set up a good kill after? Or did I just do damage and then they picked up the 50 and the health packs and then the damage is negated? That's not a good play if it didn't turn into anything. So I think to be smart, you just need to know, like, being able to play aggressive like this and use all the insane weapons. Effective. Great strategy, great play. Nice flak balls. Kind of obvious movement, but nice flak balls. So you want to be able to, like, decide, do I want to do that crazy play or should I do something else? Oh, nice headshot. A little link gun attack here. So approach and fight with that link gun. Why not run away to the LG? To the 25? To these health vials? You can delay a lot of time over here while waiting for the 50 to spawn and the other vials. But I don't see players thinking about that. Thinking about delay. Thinking about when is the next pickup. It's a lot of approach and attack. That was really nice because the 100 was coming up, so I think he had to chase him down. We still got 10 minutes left. It's been a decent amount of kills here, but Refinery kind of goes like that. Refinery has a few areas where you really can pin people down, and it's got a few areas where you can really escape. And I'm not seeing these players use the escape areas that I know of. And that's interesting. It could be that they just haven't figured it out. It could be that they just don't play that way. But there's some areas where you can run to with like a flak cannon, and you can just keep running and they have to keep chasing you and you just keep lobbing flak balls. It's really hard to chase. Usually that's like the middle of the map, kind of by the link gun, but down lower. You can kind of run circles in that area, and it's such close corridors. I think that's where you want to go with the flak cannon and stuff. But it's also... Oh, nice. Another headshot. It's also just a great place to run when you're in trouble. Because there's a lot of corners to go around and not give them the line of sight to shoot you. And then the elevator is the obvious one too. Every time you go up the elevator, if you go below the elevator, they kind of have to drop down to get you. And then if you can get on the elevator, you can go up, and then you can go all the way up to 50 before they're able to follow you up. Like, you get so much time. You're so much of a delay until they get to take the elevator. That's one of the safest places too. Oh, great flak ball. Did it 100? No. Hey, you got it. Okay, Stab1lo's had a solid control for a while here. Maybe being able to just pin Xounz down and get a bunch of kills on him. Let's see what Xounz is trying to do. Stab1lo with control, trying to hunt him down. Trying to predict his movement. He got a shock rifle. Let's hold the LG from him. He's got good aim. I commented on that the last time I saw him play. I think the last game I saw, I don't remember who he played. Was it Naut? But Xounz was playing really well in fights. Like, yeah, he's winning a lot of these just straight up trades, but he played less in terms of map control. Was that a headshot? The guy was on fire. Oh, caught him. Caught him. Trying to get those LG pick shots. Strong way to get back in the game. Oh, we're taking a look at percentages. 4 headshots, 34 on the LG, 29 on the shock. Xounz, 25 on the LG. Quite a bit less. He's not landing. Look at me praising this guy for his aim. And he barely hit. Too bad. But he still had some good fight moments. Like, actually, this is my first time seeing Xounz in the tournament, I think. I don't think I saw him in the other ones. So I was a little bit curious about this player. I don't know too much about him. I don't know much about many players, but at least I've seen some names before. I've seen some of these guys in online actually playing in the servers and stuff. But I don't know if I've seen Xounz. I think I've seen this name, Lexa. Is it Lexa or is that an I? Oh. Nice combo. You look that guy square in the face and then he comboed him. A lot of people don't understand, but a ramp acts kind of like a wall up against combos because you can't go to the right. Let's go back and look at it. Let me explain. When he's got this... Oh, that's a nice combo. Let's go back one more. When he comes in here and you have a shock rifle up against somebody on a sideways ramp like that. So the thing is, he does a dodge jump there, right? To get away from that combo. From where he is right now, from our point of view, he can't dodge to the right. There's a ramp there. So he can dodge to the left, but he can't dodge to the right. That is very limiting. We need to recognize that and think, okay, so I can shoot a combo pretty much at him, maybe just a little to his left, and he has nowhere to go. Because even if he dodges, I mean, if he dodges to our left, then I've already shot my combo out that direction, and he can only walk to the right, so he doesn't get that much movement. So he kind of fires these right at him, which is smart, because he can't really go anywhere. But that one didn't do that much damage. Too bad. Small thing, but, you know, the ramps change how you can move a lot. And you get to a lot of battles on a lot of ramps here with shock rifles. So it's smart to know when is a great combo opportunity is in front of you. I myself am a bit of a medium combo player. I'm not the best. I don't use that many combos. I do, but I also just like to hit them with shock primary. Shock primary, it's like a little bit more consistent if you can hit it. Whereas a combo, you kind of have to like predict movement, and you might mispredict 3 times in a row. And then I just think, I could have just clicked on him 3 times there. You know, I would have got 135 damage in. So with combos, you want to be like, for me, I've always thought there are certain scenarios where the combo is easier and obvious, and then I'm definitely going to use combos. But when it's not, then I just use shock beams. And every fight plays out so fast that combo opportunities happen mid-fight all the time. Xounz gets a frag here. 5 kills, 4 minutes. Stab1lo's been playing solid, though. Nice. Oh, I just need one more shot to land to finish him off, but misses a bunch. He runs out of ammo, but we have no health. Oh, wow. Straight jump back into the mix. These guys get so thirsty for kills when their opponents get low. Every so often, not too often. Oh, look at that. Another great combo opportunity, right? He has nowhere to go, left or right. Can't move. Just combo him. Too small. Down in the pit, great combo opportunities. 3 kills, 3 minutes. Definitely doable. Got a bit of a lead. Rockets around the corner. It's like always. Pick up a weapon, aggress. Pick up a weapon, aggress. Shock rifle, aggress. Oh, wow. How did he... Stab1lo had his back turned there. I don't know. I guess he just thought he was going to go the other direction. Didn't think he would chase him straight up, but he did. 1 kill only separates us now. Stabby gets a LG. Ooh, we got 1 LG away from death. This is a dangerous place to be. Get some health. Oh, boy. Oh, oh, that hurts. The Link primary's connecting to an insta-death. Getting those awkward jumps in, get that 25. Whoop, whoop. We love it. I don't like the 25. I think it should go away. The map's perfect as it was made. I don't know if you guys know this fun fact. The creator of Refinery commented on one of my videos. How neat is that? The guy who made the original map. He said, you know, hot dang, people are talking about this map that I made way back when with such accuracy. You like respecting that he decided to try to make the map a certain way so it would play a certain way, and acknowledging that we figured out what he was thinking about. You know, it's super cool. Super cool. You know, he was like surreal. 20 years later, someone talking about the map I made with such passion. So true. Oh, Xounz. I kind of missed what happened. He's down by 3. I'm sorry. It was close, and then what? He died? I'm actually going to go back. I'm sick of myself talking. 3 minutes, 1 kill. What happened here? I missed it. That's okay. Let's just watch it again. Oh, I remember that. I do remember that. My bad. Maybe we didn't need to go back. How does another one happen? Minigun spawn. Doesn't really use it. Lightning gun. Weird jump. 80 health. Stab1lo's going to get another one. Headshot moment. Miss. Oh, sick combo. Knew he wasn't going to commit to going down. And then a little bit of trade over the 100. Nice, nice. Stab1lo's healthy. Oh, that black ball was massive. And then 1 health. Look how healthy he is. I should have picked up those 25, but whatever. Man, that one hurts. That one hurts. That one hit him square in the forehead. 1 health remains. Yikes. The random flak spam. You gotta love it. Actually, it wasn't random spam at all. He aimed that thing. One more kill on Mr. Stabby here. So that's how we got back to 4. And we're back where we left. 3 kills. Oh, misses the shots against the minigunner. Could be a tight ending here. We'll see how they play it. Xounz got to go hyper aggressive to start getting some kills. Stab1lo able to kind of just keep distance. Yeah, he's got a shock rifle too, so he can combo as he runs. Hold down in the pit. You got a shield jump out. He does. Shield gun chase. Nice. Getting hyper aggressive. We're seeing those combos. Back down in the pit. You worm. Got to chase him. He's going to shield jump out again. You got a shield jump match. Can't catch him. He goes back. I bet you he went back down into the pit. He didn't go back into the pit. He actually kind of caught him, but he's missing the shots. Oh, headshot. That's one way to end it. 2 more, real quick. Tied the game. That was a nice ring around the rosy. That's the kind of stuff I'm talking about. They only do it within the last minute of the game. He could be doing that way earlier in the game with a lead, you know? Or even when you just don't want to die, instead of giving them a conversion frag. Start playing like that. Get real safe. Just keep distance. Well played. And I talked about there being safe areas where you know you can run. That's kind of one of them. You can loop that. Nice. We're going to the next map. Rankin. Well played. Stab1lo. Xounz kept it pretty close, too. I kind of want to see Xounz do something magic. I don't know why. When I watched him play last time, I was like, dang, this guy does so much damage. Every fight. Dropping flak balls on my foreheads. Up next, Rankin and Ironic as the decider. So that was Xounz's pick. This is going to be Stabby's pick. And we're jumping into it. Let's do it. Let's do it. A classic Rankin match. Remember, we got the lightning gun and the minigun switched. I don't think we've seen a Rankin in this playoffs yet. So glad to see it, you know? Take me home. This is where I grew up. One side's got all the vials. The other side doesn't really. So Stab1lo only got 30 health vials. Xounz probably got a little bit more. Oh, great flag. Just great flag. Yeah, he would have been kind of crazy to drop down there for that. Trying to rush him to the 50. Can't quite get there. Oh, down here. He wants the health vials. Sure. He got the 50 and he retreated to that side of the map. So he left all the vials for Stab1lo. So Stab1lo can pick a lot of those up. He's already picked up 45. And there's more behind him. There's the 20 down the ramp. And there's going to be those other 3. Setting a trap here for the 50. Almost gets him around the corner. Nice. Yeah, it's a great place to aggress. Because there's nowhere to go once you block them back in the mini and link area. There's also a corner that you can lock them in. You keep eyes on both sides. Didn't quite lock them. Let them get out. It's up by the minigun. The worst part about the minigun trading is that now we have to see more minigun usage. I got an idea. Put the lightning gun where the minigun is and just take the minigun out. I think that's a good trade. Stab1lo's at a big health pool for a while. Xounz is not landing these LG shots. Oh, what? You dropped on his face. Why? What? Xounz just demolishing Stab1lo's health pool. Hello? Let's go back. Did he get a headshot? Look at his health. Look at him. 277. Make that even more. It's hit by nothing. It's hit by a headshot to flak. To minigun. So it must just be a nice headshot there. Real nice. Some people say take headshots out of the game. It's kind of dumb. One weapon should not be able to do that much damage that fast. And it's kind of true. I guess it's just something you got to play around. I don't really know. It is dominating. I've always thought it's dominating, but it's actually so difficult that it's balanced. Until everyone started getting so good. You know? Maybe it was balanced back in the day because our computers sucked, so we couldn't get headshots as much. And now it's like easier to aim based on less latency, less delay. You know, we got such good monitors and mouses and frame rates. Everything feels way easier to aim. How do I explain that? I don't know how to explain that in normal terms. Another kill by Stabby. That's nice. Rankin is a slower map because it's so big. And we just know it well, too. Usually people know how to play it slower and safer. Usually they don't usually get too high of frags back and forth. Unless players are playing like that. Yeah, you know, I don't know how to explain it, but it kind of feels like going from playing with a wireless mouse where there's just a lot of delay. Sorry, wireless mice are good now. That's what the people tell me. I still use a wired one. I don't trust wireless, by the way. There's no way they can do it with no delay. There's no way. That's not how it works. Wireless equals lag. Anyway, back in the day, even playing like Xbox with a wireless controller with a TV with a ton of input lag, and then now you're not. Now you have no input lag. You have a wired controller. It's like, oh, it's so responsive. That's how it feels for me playing 2K4 nowadays. So honestly, it feels strangely smooth, like smoothest game of my life. And that's part of the reason why I'm really enjoying it as well. I think it's also with modern games. I know like Valorant, Counter-Strike, you can easily get 240 frames. And they're just low-cost games to run. Oh, great combo. Huge combo. I see that happen a lot. That's like a common spot. People are so good at this map that we don't catch people out in many areas, but you often get caught out. Someone trying to drop from up high here down to the 100 pit. I don't know. It's like, I guess we all think that's a good, tricky approach. And we all know the other guy's going to do that because it's tricky. It's kind of silent. But anyway, he got him. Only separated by 2 kills now. Xounz has a bit of the lead. Classic running areas. It feels like we're getting a bit of it does feel like we're getting low frames, but I think it's just spectator view. I know he recorded it in 60 frames per second, at least. Xounz getting the huge stack. Like I was talking about earlier, he's on this side of the map, able to get all the vials and get crazy healthy. Very common on Rankin. Part of the reason Rankin is disliked. It's just like, there's so much power to the player in control. They can stay over here, they can control the shock rifle, they control all the vials, control the 50. Like, what can you do? You can't commit to a fight because you have less of a stack. So all you can really do is try and hit some long-range LGs and not get hit back. But he's almost got a full stack. Oh, he did get a shock rifle, so he's been waiting for that thing. Xounz not controlling it, not timing it. If I want a full stack, it's actually more important that I'm controlling the shock rifle than getting vials. I would totally take the shock rifle. I'd take the shock rifle over the 50 to make sure my opponent doesn't get it. Keep in mind, the last time we saw a frag, it was a huge combo. Huge combos lead to kills. Headshots lead to kills. Black ball direct lead to kills. All right, we're back. Oh, nice headshot. Yeah, beautiful combo too. Another one of those moments. Let's keep teaching. Why not? Another one of those moments. It's like he's on a ramp. As I said before, he cannot dodge that way because the ramp's in his way. So he can dodge that way, but you know he's not going this way. He wants to go up there and get safe. So Xounz knows this, and that's why it's an easy combo to read the movement. Nice. Trade the 50 and the 100. A little bit of minigun spam. We hate it. Knocked him down. Nice. Put that one down in the mark for minigun attacks not working. Spamming this because he knows he has to try to get out here. One play that he could have done there is not go towards the door and headshot him. That was like his only play. Nice flak ball there. little bit of flak spam, help it out. No lightning gun for him on his spawn. Xounz getting a little bit of control going on. It's nice when they spawn, they don't have many weapons to go for. That's a common place to go around that corner and they come back to attack you. That was weird. He went up the ramp and he got flak balls in the back. Control the shock. Nice. He's listening to me. Get the... Nice. And the LG. Nice. We call that a root where I'm from. So if you wanted, next time you could go shock 50 LG. It's not efficient, but it is a root. Ooh, awkward link gun. Can't match the damage of the shock rifle. Did this guy just get hit by his own grenade? I think he did. Let's go back. Because it ain't Xounz firing a grenade. It ain't Xounz. Xounz gets the kill here. Jumps down. He's not shooting a grenade. This guy gets hit by a stray grenade and a single shock beam. Xounz is like, huh? Why did that kill you? Why did a single shock beam just kill you? Free kill. Put that down for the free kills. Grenading yourself. Nice little approach by Stabby. Gets a kill. Only down by 3 now. Oh, dicey spot. Shield gun. Oh. Fails it. I think you can go off the wall. I mean, the close wall right to his right. But he went for the far one and he didn't quite get to it. You do have to add a wall jump there. If you only single hammer jump, you won't make it up. So you have to hammer jump, double jump, wall jump. I think that's how that spot goes. Every map's got its little nuances, you know what I'm saying? I actually just saw somebody release a video. It was about Unreal Tournament maps and the like unique gimmicks of them all. Unique gimmicks. So, you know, like there's certain maps that have like a button you can shoot and then spikes come down. There's maps where there's a, you know, a fire pit in the middle. Teleporters. I don't know. I actually didn't watch the video. I need to watch it because I was like, that's kind of interesting. What other gimmicks are there on maps? And then I thought we should do these maps and we should, or I should do a big download, you know, everything I know about this map. Every little trick, every little jump, every little corner that I know of, something interesting. Maybe I'll do that sometime soon. It's kind of hard. It's like, I feel like I'm a teacher writing a curriculum or something, you know? I just play. I don't think that much, but I do know a lot of things, but it's hard to even remember everything I know until I'm in the moment. Xounz actually got sick lead here. I don't think he's losing this one, so I think he's got this one. Stab1lo's feeling a little bit over it. Just been rushing for a few kills here at the end. Rankin does that to a lot of us, I'll be honest. Rankin gets us in this mood of like, I stinking hate trying to get back in it on this map. It's so difficult. So you get a lot of shutouts and stuff on this map. Xounz playing good control, controlling the middle of the map, keeping his opponent on the outside of the map, running them into corners. Nice. He can dodge projectiles. Remember that time you walked into all those rockets? I don't remember who that was. I don't remember if that's Stabby or Xounz, but... Hey, GG. Can we just call it GG, guys? This is boring. Don't play this out. I feel like I'm watching warm-up. I'm gonna skip. I actually don't want to watch if they're gonna play like that. Okay, good. They went to next map. GG. The GG. Well played. We're going ironic. Back and forth. This is game 3. Nice. 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 We don't get a map 3 all the time. Okay, let me fast forward to the start. All right, here we go. Xounz on the LG side with the flak. probably left up shock rifle, minigun. Shock rifle's a strong gun, guys. It's a strong weapon. What a read into just one big combo. Nice. He's gonna aggress him here. He can take the. He can try to take the 50. Oh no, he's just trying to do damage and go away. Okay, weird. Weird, but he leave up the 100. If he did get the kill there, your opponent would probably spawn on the 100. And then sure, you get the 50, but he got the 100. But you got a kill, so I don't know. It's an okay play. Nice little duel there. Stab1lo's hitting. You don't like to lose those ones. I hate losing to a link gun at all on this map. Something really frustrating about Ironic is there's 2 link guns. And they're often available. We don't control them. They're out of the way. They're not that important. So you get so many players die and rush you with link gun. Or not exactly rush, but it's all they have. So you get a lot of link gun attacks. And link gun is a very annoying weapon to fight against, the way it stutters your movement. And then sometimes you miss all your shots and they kill you with the link gun, and it feels horrible. Because the link gun feels like one of the lesser weapons. And I don't think you should lose to lesser weapons when you have greater weapons. Four to 2. Dude, we're only 2 minutes in. Oh, nice flak. I think part of what's extra impressive about this game, these two that we're watching, is they do both have really, really good aim and really good, like, close range battle sense. They battle up close very well. So they are kind of just duking it out. And sometimes you think, if someone's aim is that good, how can anyone beat them? And this is how. You're watching it, right? They both have great aim. But which one, you know? Xounz might have better aim than Stab1lo, but Stab1lo's, you know, outplaying him in these little areas. Stab1lo might have better aim. I'm actually not too sure. I'm not that familiar with these players. The little bit I saw of Xounz, I thought, wow, great aim. Great battles. But I also think that about Naut and Xounz. Xounz, I've seen definitely, like, the LG aim is insane. But some of these guys have crazy flak. Xounz was doing some crazy shock. That's what I saw from him last time. Down by 3. Lots of time left. Small map. Decent amount of frag conversion here. Nice approach there. Flak ball, and then jumped right on him to follow up. Xounz stacked. Huge stack. I think it's a little combo. 50 damage. Not too bad. Because he just had the 100 and the 50 and he got damaged, that means this 50 won't stack on him. There's like, I don't know if some of you might not have learned that kind of thing yet. There's certain moments where the 50 will stack and there's moments where the 50 won't. So like there, did it only put him to 50? Like it didn't stack? I think that was one of those moments. You can't pick up 2 50s and stack them. Oh yeah, and then the 25 I think is always stackable. That's one of the unique things about it. The 100 always stacks too, it just adds 100. But yeah, the 50 won't stack on another 50. I'm not exactly sure. No, I am pretty sure. I'm pretty sure as long as you pick up the 50. Yeah, I don't know. There's some complicated parts about it. I was going to say, if you pick up the 50, it's not going to go over 100. It's not going to go over 50. But if you pick up the 100, then the 50, you do get 150. So I think it's just that the 50 won't stack on another 50. But if you're at 150 and then you get hit, and then you pick up another 50, I don't think you get anything back. I don't get it. Somebody make a video about it. 10 minutes left. Lots of game time left. Stab1lo's up by 7, though. And he's seeming comfortable? I remember when I was playing, I really liked Refinery. I didn't like Rankin too much, but it was okay. I won on it all the time. And then Ironic was the least of the three, so I played the other two maps back and forth, and then rarely I would go on Ironic. I probably played Ironic like maybe like 1/7 the amount that I played the other maps. Like I played them way more. But there was a period in time. Whoa, what a combo. We changed POVs there. That was weird. There was a time where I practiced it hardcore because I was like, I gotta get good at this map. It's on all the tournaments. There's no way around it. People are gonna ban Refinery. I'm gonna have to play Ironic. And I was always really happy when people didn't ban Refinery. They maybe didn't know that I liked it the most. Or they just like it the most too. So it's like, if they don't want to play Ironic either, fine by me. And I'm still surprised we're not seeing any Backspace, Reverse, or Solitude. Love those maps. That was a fun season because new maps, you know? We were only playing these three. We weren't even playing Leah. We decided it was a 2v2 map, and we didn't want to play it in duel anymore. And then we added those other maps, Backspace, Solitude, and Leah. And that was fun because we had to spend time learning them. And it felt like a bit of an even playing ground, right? These are all new maps to all of us. And it was fun. What I don't like about Blood Run is that it's not a new map. It's a Quake map. I already do know the layout. So we're not even starting on fair ground. That's stupid. And then Deck 17 is even stupider. And then Arrowwalk is even stupider. Nah, it's not stupider. Small and crazy. I know those guys love it. But I don't love it. But anyway, all three of those maps are not new maps. Those are just... They may be new to Duel, but we know them. Like, I know Deck. I've seen Deck 100 times. Doesn't mean we should be dueling on it. So I like the fact that 3 maps got made with the purpose. These are going to be duel maps. And we made them to be duel maps. And so I'm surprised we don't see them around. But he still won't quite feel as comfortable on those ones. Okay, Stab1lo's got a huge lead. I don't know what's going on with Xounz. What happened here? Map's kind of over. Interesting. Last map, you know, a bit back and forth, but heavily in favor of the Xounz by the end. Able to just land a shot control. Maybe not able to find those peak spots or the surprises. It's almost like Stab1lo's surprising him a lot more often with map knowledge, with angles, with, you know, what works where. What can actually help a lot if you're a newer player is just to jump around on the map a lot on your own and think about where you're going to shoot people from. Try to look for angles. Oh, I can see through this crack with my LG, you know, and I could catch them going across from there. Or when they run up there, I can hold this position and I can see an LG spot. I think everyone actually, it's all just in our brains of like, from experience, you play the map so many times, you pick it up, you go, oh, this is a good shot, that's a good shot. And I watch other players, watch the shots, the angles that they do. So that's like super classic, right? That kill into look down there for the LG. They go pick up the link gun and you got an LG shot on them. Little things like that. You watch a pro dude, you go, oh, I got to implement that in my game. Get 18 kills. Oh, percentage. Shot percentage 45. Not bad. Stabby. 40% on Xounz too, but he only got 9 hits. Yeah, GG. This has been a bit of nothing for a bit up here now. All right. That's going to be on the game. Well played, Stab1lo. He advances. This was the losers bracket, so that does knock Xounz out. But that was a great match back and forth. I'm glad we got to see go to a third map for once. That's great. And yeah, like Stab1lo said, very well played Xounz on Rankin. And GG's. Glad to see you. Excited to see you guys play. in the matches to come. So I think next is the next round. Oh, look at this. That's a nice page. That's a nice page. That's a nice page. Let me pause. GG, guys. Well played. We're going to be moving on to the next game after this. I think I'm going to take a break. I'm going to do these on another day, but this will be the last one for today. Thanks for tuning in, guys, and excited for the last two. We got 2 more games. We're going to have the losers finals, and then that's going to be Naut and Stab1lo, and then the winner of that is going to be playing up against Xounz in the grand finals, and we're excited to see that. I love seeing Xounz get in there and dominate. GG's. All right, well played, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.